Alright, here we go. We also should do Crone Hellebrand's quest sometime in the near future. Because that gives us another one global control. Here they go. Here they're gone.
We do not follow orders.
Oh no, Lokir, you might have to confederate with me. Oh no. Obviously at this point the turns start to get very long because we're potentially moving around like 15 plus armies soon. Oh, was that the last settlement they had? I don't think he's even active. I think I'm going to go with this because -2 corruption is useful. The Righteous Wrath thing's okay. We have enough magic items. That's also not bad. +5 winds of magic power per turn. But I think the minus corruption is going to be better. Okay, Malekith. And we want... Look at how fast stuff is building right now. Everything's just done in one turn for him. We're not going to need that. Let's repair that. And we'll take Novoski next turn. We have an imminent rebellion coming in this turn? No? We're getting too much military presence. Ironic. Well, we could probably hit the growth thing, and then we want the rebellion to spawn at the Temple of Heimkul is what this is basically boiling down to, right? Or, here's an idea, we come over here.
It is done.
Now it should rebel.
Priestess to the Druki.
I don't know which it's going to spawn at, but take 1 turn of replenishment. That's okay. 1 turn of corruption.
Supreme sorceress of Gra.
Now we have to decide what to do over here. Karl Franz is a bit vulnerable.
Powerful sorcerer.
Our heroes are good.
Chosen of Hecate.
I feel like we should probably worry about Kislev first, though. Then we'll worry about Karl Franz.
No rest.
So we should be able to like come over here.
Dark and noble.
And we'll...
Next, destruction.
There's the Tsarina.
Supreme. Dark Lord.
This army is probably not going to be able to take that on. That's a good garrison with an extra thing, but if we bring in the second army, I think we can take it on. And then we're going to start being able to raise armies at Volksgrad here. That's basically our plan.
Dreadlord, awaiting command.
Is this something potentially valuable? Mathlan's Blessing. So, the answer is, I suppose, technically yes, just not in the way I was hoping for.
Another time.
Such slaughter awaits.
Okay. And we are going to start raising Lords. Cunning's pretty good.
Dreadlord of Nagara.
the Empire is going to be a big invasion over here. We need...
Favored of the Witch King.
We have 2 lords who could launch this
Nagaroth,
invasion
warrior.
successfully. Let's start with you.
For Cain! For Nagaroth! For victory!
This is red territory, of course, so not super popular.
Cruelty and violence do not cease. What
Well,
now?
we're going to be moving a lot of other forces in. I think they're going to run. Well, that works too.
Destruction lies beyond. More slaves are
Well, we won't be able to chase them. But we're forcing them back. There's Bellicor. Hi, Bellicor.
I march onwards. What violence!
Guess we're gonna just try to push forward.
With noble purpose.
We could just move down here, right, and land.
Hoist the colors.
That'll work.
Master of
Let's send our other main army in over here.
cast the rigging.
Fear my malice. Plotting a
Black
course.
Ark moves south. Crown Hellebron is moving south.
Cain's bride. The wind stir. Witch elf priestess.
As soon as our heroes link up, we'll be able to do the quest battle. That's like in 1 or 2 turns. That's my plan. Getting ready to attack Kislev.
I did not. Show your mettle. Fear me.
So theoretically, is that it? Is Carrick Doom the only other thing you got?
Let Nurgle's gifts numb you to the pains of war.
Weren't you at war with the Warhost of the Apocalypse? I guess they went to peace. Jerks.
Bloodshed becomes what? Carnage and bloodshed await. They belong to me. With noble purpose.
Okay, then we're going to take this over.
Command me. Master of cruelty.
Murderous lord.
So we should be recruiting off of everyone. You're recruiting. You're moving through. On your way to the desert. We already know that Emmerich is dead, so we don't have to worry about meeting him early. Good, rebellion. Stabilizing. Everything else seems fine, I guess. Let's slap that in there. Oh, that's right. Val's Anvil.
Cease your provocations.
3 turns, so we're making 9,600. Now it's 17,000. Yes, that just is a rather big boost. That's like 8,000 more gold per turn right there. And Clark Harond is almost ready to... We could hit that and shave off a turn, yeah. Clark Harond is almost ready to upgrade, so next turn we can probably do that. And the rest of the money is whatever the money is. And how are we doing over here? 7 turns. Icetooth Mountains. I think at this point we probably aren't selling... Well, we are still exporting all of our iron. Fascinating. Fascinating. was rather concerned we wouldn't be. We're doing okay on hero capacity. We will still need more. We are at 14 armies. Means we still aren't quite keeping up.
Dark purpose.
A bloodthirsty fiend. A black-hearted rogue.
We'll keep getting more troops. Diplomacy. Is there anything of interest? Does not look like it. And we have... This has been also better because we have that happy populace, +5 control faction-wide that's about to go down. That's made this a lot easier and been a nice boost. Like that, the low loyalty things can actually give you a good boost like that if you're fine losing a lord and potentially army. Having lords at low loyalty to trigger those missions can actually be very helpful, as you can see here.
Malicious and cruel. A black-hearted rogue.
What do you have? Shades. Yeah, look at that. 43, 47, 43, 43 weapon damage as well, plus 14 bonus versus infantry, right? They can easily crush things like Orc Boys or Empire Swordsmen if they run out of ammo. Shoot them down and crush them in melee, but at a price point over twice as high as either of those as well, to make up for it. Less models. Imminent Rebellion, yep. I think we want to do this here. Now we get another Global 1 control this upcoming turn. So looks like Kislev has 2 armies. We need to be aware of those. Can't really launch a good invasion of the Empire until we've improved that. I don't know, we elves have to stick together, at least as long as you acknowledge myself as the new king. No? Okay, well maybe we can't stick together. You're not a huge fan of us, their attitude is rapidly diminishing, but we could be getting more money per turn. We could be befriending Karl Franz. We could be uniting against the evils of this world, the demons, the undead, the French, all the most horrid, despicable things in existence. I do actually like playing Ordertide Malekith, because except for like a Lethanar, you wind up, early on at least, you're mainly fighting people who just really hate your guts. Like Grombrindle. You can actually get a military alliance with Grombrindle if you give him a few settlements. Oh good, we got another satchel of potions, that's good. I need to figure out who to give that to. Okay. And then... Revel in Suffering for the Growth would be nice. Pressed into Servitude, probably a higher priority right now. Because we want to be able to recruit those Shade armies. Okay. Everything builds so fast. So wonderfully. And we're keeping everything under control as well. Only at a -5 there. Now we can push forward over here. But Right now, we have Kislev to think of.
Sarina's duty. Very well.
Which is level 15.
Dark and
This is probably going to be an ugly fight.
Mother of the Dark Convent.
Probably a very ugly fight.
Disrespect me, and you disrespect all the people of Kislev. Remember.
Well,
it wastes
here
my
goes.
time.
Oh wait, I miscalculated something significant. I don't have siege attacker over here. That's actually a problem, because we can't actually attack without their reinforcements coming in. I should have checked that. I should have checked that. Should have checked that. So let's come up to here. I'm gonna have to fall back for a moment. And like over to here.
My powers are yours. I serve only the mother. Dark.
If they attack Prague, we attack it. If they come up, we attack them. We'll just need to send an army down to help.
Attack, you fools.
So we'll take them out next turn. We'll have time to move along the coast. Let's move up to here.
Guided by a thought.
Then over at Volksgrad, get an aggressive lady.
Cruelty and violence.
And we can be recruiting
Never venture.
and sending heroes her way.
Death high.
Confidence not impressive, but it is better than nothing, which is what we are otherwise looking at here.
My dark heart is yours. Cruelty and violence.
If they take Prague, is it annoying? Yes. Does it allow us to destroy their army? Also yes.
Lord of the
That's
Black
highly
Hole.
advantageous. I think we can go take that city now. So let's see.
The Waystones cannot be seen.
You're at war with. Okay, we can go to war with getting money from Marathi. But let's check that first of all. Are we in Confederation range? No, you don't like a lot of the other things we've done. Okay.
What is it you see? I am most.
Who is at war with the Dread Fleet? That's a new question, isn't it? So the Dread Fleet. Mom will get over us.
Beg for your life,
But we still have to wait 7 turns.
for you are at the mercy.
We may... I don't know. We'll see. Okay, so first things first. We're going to declare war on
I'd
you
rather
all.
be raiding.
Nope, that's 500
have
gold
my
return we
time.
can get for free, and the question is, will the Shadow Legion join them? No. Be'lakor refuses to join them.
Feared warrior.
Which is handy for us.
Destruction lies beyond. Yes.
Murderous lord.
That allows us to easily get onto the island, which is one of the harder things often. That's a nice port there. Also makes us immune to high seas attrition faction-wide.
Across the sea. Action stations.
Okay.
Cruel dreadnought.
Then next turn we take Kankata. I don't actually have to declare war on them right now. So,
Enter
we
and
want to join
speak.
war
For time is a luxury of which you have little.
against Ivres. Which you will like.
Noble of Nagaroth. A novel prospect.
That allows us to take over like this settlement here.
Carnage and bloodshed await.
One big thing about these gates, they have no control and we can set sacrifices to Cain, which gives us 5% income from post-battle loot faction-wide. So now every fight we do, we get 5% more income, which is really strong.
Enacting my dark desires.
Over here we can land.
Torment awaits. Go, kill.
Or apparently we can't land.
What violent delights!
I'll just do this instead.
Let them know death's touch! Bloodshed becomes me.
We have to wait 7 turns before we can declare war on the Dread Fleet.
Enacting my dark desires. Power awaits me. Not now, later. Preparing the next move.
I'll move up this way, and then you... I plan on going for the Shrine of Cain,
Do
I
not
guess.
cease. Going now. We rest first. Kakati's servant.
Alright, Crone Helebron. I never actually recruited last turn, did I, from this guy?
Blood Queen of Harganet.
How many troops can we recruit? Let's get rid of all of these.
Yes.
That's
I can
you
feel
over
the
here.
power. With speed. Behold.
And then we can recruit 5 more next turn, and Crone Helebron will be fully set up. Malice. I think if we take this over first. Thing is, apparently, Archaon is probably out to the south.
With noble purpose.
That's the danger right now. We're gonna want to go back, come back for Temerkin. But Archaon doesn't look like he's over there. So let's clear this out first. We'll send this army to the west, Malice will take these, and then we'll control this whole area. We're taking over Albion, where we've landed on Ulthuan and declared war against more High Elves. We get 2 turns till we get another Black Ark.
My time is now.
Dread Lord of the Druid.
Our agent just keeps roaming around, because we're never going to make it to the desert before the game ends. So, turn 57. I think we only gained like 7 territories these past 2 turns, didn't we? Or something like that. Or maybe it was 99. What did we gain? 9 territories in the last 2 turns? Is that right? I think that's alright, something like that. What do we want to improve? And how long do we have this discount for? Probably a little bit longer. That's right, okay, so we have this. So we improve that. Improve that. Improve that. And voila, we're now making 20,000 gold a turn. Well, we were also out of money, mind you, but hey. Worth. Is there anywhere over here? Okay, I don't think there's anything. Wargrave of Woe would love to be friends, but you have a lot of settlements we want, Draika. Sorry. And if we had Lokir Felhard at higher rep, he would be happy to confed. We're working on it. Each turn, as long as we declare war, have a rebellion. Oh, actually, let's go back to Malekith. Well, right, we can't be recruiting, because we're recruiting there. That's fine. That army is... For pushing into the wastelands, honestly, I feel like Malekith should probably help in the Empire. Because all this is just going to be red territory that sucks for a lot of the case. We don't even really care about pushing too far into that. The Empire, it's orange, but that's way better than red. The goal obviously is to be pushing on a lot of fronts and to not have to have armies wasting time moving to catch up. Oh good, we got unknowable. No, we're nearly up to 200% research rate. Soon.
Merciless one.
I don't know, list slaves, I guess. An extra 20 gold per turn. Helps take off some of his cost. We don't have much here, but there's something. Over here. We can go for a line breaker, then we'll swap over to shades.
Dark and noble warrior.
It is very tempting to start switching to shades early on, but the problem is very early on, you often need more armies that can handle a broader range, and a stack of 20 shades is effectively overkill for nearly everything. I guess I could have, should have done... Oh, well, that's interesting. They came up to Prague, but didn't want to attack Prague. Maybe I'll try to do the Supreme Spell Shield quest. One of the problems with that quest is I'd rather use the Satchel of Potions. The Supreme Spell Shield, it's not horrible as an enchanted item. It gives like 8 melee defense, which compared to a lot of other enchanted items is, you know, better. The problem is it is specifically competing against that Satchel of Potions, which is like healing over half of Malekith's hit points bonus per battle for free, in addition to giving armor and defense bonus when you really need it. The Spell Shield has some other stuff. It's like minus 0.05 Winds of Magic Reserve for enemy spellcasters if you're within 15 yards of them or something. It's like, if you're literally meleeing enemy spellcasters, every 20 seconds you're in melee with them, the enemy loses 1 power reserve. That is so inconsequential. How long are you going to be, like, let's say you spend 2 minutes meleeing them, they lose 6 Winds of Reserve, that's it? And then, of course, he gets this magic resistance, and the magic resistance is also just kind of pointless, because you're not really worried about getting hit by magic attacks on a dragon for the most part. You're pretty sturdy. For the most part. And Warhammer 2 was much better, because you got 20% physical resistance from your armor, 20% magic resistance from your shield, which meant that effectively it was 20% ward save. Now, if Malekith's set item was good, or set bonus was good, that would improve things, but it's not. Let's take a look what it is. 50% allegiance points for alliances with Dark Elves. Does that seem like something we care about? No. And plus 10% 10 magic reserve capacity, which isn't really great. Yeah, so enemy action success chance minus 20%, 8 melee defense, 2 cost cheaper on Doombolt, but we're not really using Doombolt anyway. Yeah, minus 20% reserve, and 35 yards, and then again, every 20 seconds they lose 1 reserves. So that's just so not really helpful. Okay.
Command me.
If I... Okay, I can do this. I can do this. So we are going to start by moving you here. And you come in here. Oh, I thought she'd run. How about that?
Let them go this time.
Malekith, King of Nagara, my loyal subject.
Okay, well then. That worked out better than I feared.
Powerful sorceress. Raid and pillage. Searching.
Will they agree to this fight? Yes.
We have lives to end.
get the replenishment. I guess the Urson thing just ended. How about that?
It will have to wait.
Okay, well in that case we just killed their two main armies.
I march onwards. Move, you maggots. What now? Do not cease. As ordered.
I doubt they have much of anything left. Okay. Thank you for coming on this journey, gentlemen. Your services have been valued. But unfortunately, we need to upgrade 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, there's plenty there, so we can just do a swap-a-roo next turn. And keep building the new army.
Feel my power. Cast off.
You guys served the Witch King well. Go enjoy your retirements. With lots of,
Sorceress of Grant. The dark
I don't know, booze,
power before my might.
servants, wine, wealth. Wait, I'm sounding an awful lot like the Cult of Pleasure, aren't I?
Are good. Unparalleled. So thrilling. The time draws near. Your desire?
Okay, and we can still improve things over here, which is still growing super fast. Yeah, we're basically making 1,000 gold per settlement on average, once you factor in ports and trade and other things like that.
Hateful bidding.
Okay, so now it is time to go to war.
Master. Some call me Belacor. Neither are my true name.
Is your true name? Oops, I just got wiped out.
I will grant you the respect due to an envoy, nothing more.
Hey, would you like help against the Shadow Legion? Have your terms and be gone. Very well. Can't believe they called me a twisted monster.
Bloodshed.
That hurts my feelings.
Let them know death's touch.
So we have that from one side.
Agree.
Bring in a second army here.
Savage.
Still valiant to defeat. I'm not really surprised, because that other army is a much weaker one.
Druki.
Then we bring in the Shades.
Move, you maggots.
There we go.
Death to all enemies.
23,000 gold fighting that battle. Corruption nearly destroyed. Mission accomplished.
Conquest lies ahead.
Okay, and are we close to being able to grow this again? No, we're still a ways away on this black arc.
What?
And you
March
should
onwards.
head over here.
Patience.
Meanwhile, down on this side,
A novel prospect.
let's take the Shrine of Cain.
Destruction lies beyond.
You'll treat it respectfully. It is, after all, the Shrine of Cain.
Feared by all.
Could draw the Widowmaker. Dun dun dun.
Sail, damn you!
Gonna sail this way,
Cain's instrument. Voyages.
sail up to here.
Such terrible observing these drolls.
Next turn we'll fight this quest battle. Yeah, so it's basically, I don't even really want to use the Supreme Spell Shield on Malekith. That's part of the problem here.
Forget. Destruction lies beyond. Go on.
Death walks.
We can't declare war on you easily.
Only offers death.
We have to wait 6 turns. We do want to take on the Griffin's Gate, though.
Thralls, move!
And we can raid.
Pick them apart. Another time.
Doesn't give us a ton of money,
I
but it's
have
something.
dark purpose.
We could drop off these reinforcements here. Take a few back.
Do not cease! What awaits me?
We don't need those. This is enough to punch through.
What is it you see?
You don't appreciate that we're raiding the drowned. Sorry, Mom. Here, I think I got a handkerchief in my pocket for your tears.
Onwards. Against my counsel.
There's
There
the
will be
ever-chosen.
no retreat.
Archaon, you son of a bitch.
I live. Increase the
What has he
pace.
got? Nothing even really scary. Well, to rephrase it, he has one thing that's scary. The Regiment of Renowned Rotting Knights. 52 attack, 59 defense, 10 bonus versus large regeneration. They get the Fly Cloud thing as well. Maybe not. Rot Knights are scary, legitimately.
Enacting my dark desires.
I fear no man, but that Rot Knight, it scares me.
By Cain.
15 armies.
Violence.
I just want to make sure we're always using the recruiting capacities of our arc. You're recruiting, you're recruiting, you're recruiting.
Black-hearted dread.
You're wandering around. Again, these are cities we're taking over, so we're not agreeing to anything with them. Look here, Fellhard, if you can like us a little bit more, we can get Confederation. We already took care of Clark Harond over here. Nagarond is 5 turns to grow, which will probably slip down to 4 in a moment. I don't think we saw anything else we really needed to rush. I will hold on to slaves for right now until we've determined that for sure. Lots of upgrading. Okay. We're doing okay here. But we need more funds, so let's get more funds. I don't think it's worth burning more. I think that's about it. Okay. We're back to the right way of things, where we can't spend all of our money. We got 2 turns left of the bonus build speed, which also again costs us less slaves if we have one to rush things, like we did, so it all feeds on itself.
A black-hearted rogue.
I am fully prepared for Katerin to renew the invocation of Urson and cause me attrition next turn. I'm hoping she doesn't, but it could happen.
A black-hearted rogue.
Let's roll the dice. There we go, there's Shadow Dart. Plus 2 recruit rank for shades. 35% for shade units causes fear for shade units. That gives them 215 range if they're level 7 or above with all the right talent points in Shadow Dart. Not quite the same as deck gunners or something, but exceedingly long range. But it's only a 1 out of 6 chance, which becomes a 1 out of 3 with my mod. Again, the point of the mod I made is not to guarantee you Shadow Dart or anything similar every time. It's just to make sure you never had a completely wasted point. Let's go ahead and grab an assassin for this group, honestly. We need 700 gold. I don't care about the standard discipline. And let's actually go through, make sure everyone has a factor or overseer. You get a factor. You get an overseer. Okay, so right now 21834. 21988. So that's like 150 gold from that. For free, effectively, right? We're not having to, you know, pay anything for it except for a slot. And of course, we get more income from the local things at local as well, which is a minor bonus. It's not a ton, but adds up. No, get off of those. Ooh.
The sea is a cruel mistress.
So it's either Cold One Chariot or Dark Steed, and those are our only options, huh? I feel like I'd still rather have the Dark Steed than the Cold One Chariot. Though I'd rather have the Pegasus or Cold One, obviously, but that's a glitch that can happen. Which is frustrating. On Helebrand, there's not really a big point of giving her.
Bloody-handed.
She gets regeneration already, or will have it, so her giving her Satchel of Potions isn't as valuable. Malice gets regeneration as well, but Satchel of Potions is really good on, I think, Marathi, or Lokir, or Rakarth, of course. You're nearly caught up with Malekith, aren't you? We should start giving you Mentor to slow your leveling down slightly. Okay, the point is we got some money for an assassin, and we're only getting the assassin so they act as siege attacker here, to be clear. Malicious is better Death Hag recruit ranks if we ever need one. Weapon Master is just better. Oh, and it's also, right, it now gives a bonus to ranged attacks as well. How about that? Yeah, so we don't have to lay siege next turn, we can just keep raiding and then take it over. Skill points at the end of turns are always the most fun.
What do you seek?
I think there's a mod that allows you to set up templates. I wish they would just do it in general. And yes, there are some cases where I don't want to follow the template, but those tend to be far and few between. Especially once it's in the mid game, it's like, no, just take this thing in general and it's close enough, it's good enough. Okay.
Our victory most cruel.
One of our big targets here is the Shrine of Azurian, which gives us plus 50 rep with all Dark Elves, plus 100 rep with all High Elves. Of course, the only High Elves that are surviving are going to be the scattered colonies, but if we meet them, we don't want to declare war on them right away, or ever, potentially. that 100 cancels out the dislike towards us, and then we just already have like 40 or 50 from envoys at this point, right? So Mom will forgive us for attacking the Dread Fleet eventually. If they didn't own anything on Oath One, I'd be fine leaving it be. They could keep the Galleon's Graveyard and trade with me, and I'd be willing to take that as an acceptable alternative to getting a free 5% more battle. So, I mean, let's say we get 40k battle loot per turn. Baseline, which might be optimistic. That's 5% more. If you assume that's the baseline, is, you know, is 2,000. So making 1,000 in trade is at least half of that, which is not as perfect, but if it saves you time from going down there, might have been okay. But I'm not willing to give up the stuff on Oath 1. Ironically, Marathi's actually done better than I wanted her to. She's taken over a lot of Oath 1. Ideally, I would have confederated her. Archaeon's running. Oh, bye. That's precious. It's like, nope, that is a more intimidating Warhost of the Apocalypse than what I have. Sacrifice to Mathland is available. Excellent.
Forbidden magic. I will destroy them. Raw power.
Okay. You.
I shall.
Valiant
Carnage
defeat.
and bloodshed await.
I'm okay with that. Is there anything else we want to build here before I go? Yes. Yeah, honestly, getting all this stuff done faster would be... Look at how much time I just saved off, because it's like 3 turns to build that normally. Plus like another 2 turns for each of those. It's all happening in like 1 turn. So you scoot over to the side for 1 quick second. Malekith. To Dark Shards, you can go live in luxury at the palace. Now that's actually 1 more shade than we need to transfer over.
Watch and wait. What?
We're gonna have you
I march onwards.
start to move up.
Establish a garrison.
Just go back here for now. Alright, Malekith now has an endgame worthy stack of troops. Be'lakor is coming to reclaim
Cruel
his
dreadlord.
stuff.
Next destruction. Moving.
I guess we might as well just let him land and then we'll
Violent
destroy
delights.
him.
Master of cruelty.
I don't know, it seems to work. Probably want to start invading Bretonia over here.
We have a deal. I approve of these dark deeds. Vicious dreadlord.
Be'lakor will land, we'll attack him. Hopefully. We're sieging over here, backing up if needed.
Kill, kill, kill. Go. Carnage and bloodshed await. Feared warrior.
Again, any growth we can have. This is where like the plus 15 growth from the tech is good. Where are we going to want to place our next Black Ark? That is the question. We need to think about that.
Kill, kill. Let them know death's touch.
Get another bonus over the end turn. Do you have a settlement? Those are rebels.
Far beneath
Okay.
an archmage.
Well, you know what, rebels? You get them. You go, you rebels. Ideally, we'd be just conquering all of this. But alas. Okay. What to do over here? I think we're just gonna go into ambush.
Far beneath an archmage.
What lies ahead?
Try to catch them unawares.
I admire your darkness. The ocean awaits. Slaughter calls us.
Materials at sea, hot diggity dog.
Anchors away.
For people not familiar with that, it gives you minus 30% cost to all buildings and 10% income from all buildings. So, you know, it's pretty good. It's pretty good. These, how many cities does Eltharion have? 10. So I don't know where that army is going to sail to specifically. We'll have to figure that out. I do know that we want the sacrifice to Mathland. Can we summon a Black Ark on top of a Black Ark? No, I didn't think we could. So let's think about this for a moment. If we summon this over here, it can help us go to the east. But we're also going to be worried about this whole section of land. And how Erengrad is going to handle this. By the way, remember how we spent the money here? So see, we're at 26514. Oh wait, no, Malekith left. That was a bad idea. I shouldn't have done that because he had the bigger discount. Okay, I won't do that. We didn't see anything. Anyway, I was saying, how about the weather lately? Okay. Ideally, we could be recruiting in Erengrad, right? We might go ahead and do that and build shades here. I'm thinking that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna hold Erengrad. We're gonna use this to start pushing in against the Empire. But growth is gonna take some turns. So we need to be prepared as we do this. But then we can keep the arc in this general region and help us push in that area. We already have arcs in the other major theaters of war. What are we doing over here? Waiting for Be'lakor. Waiting for Godot. Same sort of thing.
Malice comes for you. Nope. End their
Fare thee well, Archaon.
Take everything of value.
There's our envoy.
Ready.
Do you have an envoy already? No. Grats. You need some better stuff, though. It's probably fine for right now. You also should get something better. That's probably fine. Okay. Yeah, you see, Malice's army will be nearly healed to full. Then we'll just take out that. And Archaon is out of the picture, in effect.
What now? Death to all enemies! Dark and murder woe.
Just improving everything.
Dark sorcery.
We're raiding here. So if we started attacking this, we don't have a siege attacker, so we couldn't actually do anything. So we're bringing the assassin along. And that'll allow them to attack next turn without having to wait. Meantime, We're still going to need to take out Turmerican over there, so Malice is going to want to roam him around, I suppose. He can spearhead that with one other army, maybe. But we want our focus to really be going towards the Empire at this point. So let's go ahead and recruit another Lord. Keep the recruitment flowing. You're over here. We don't necessarily know what to do with you.
Even the Lawmaster could not. With noble purpose, a novel prospect. This is absurd. Another time.
We're going to fight that battle with Crone here in a second.
Noble of Nagaroth.
You are recruiting here. You are recruiting there. You are not recruiting because you're brand new. Where was the last admiral? Recruiting. You are not recruiting. We should fix that. Do we have death? Do we have a spiteful one anyway? Spiteful fire? Okay.
What now?
Takes a while to build up tiers. I think we should just bite the bolts. We have hero recruitment on the front lines here. I know it delays us from getting to tier 5, but
Sorceress. Relics come forth.
you can go there, you can go there. We do want to still be sending troops up this way. We have Cruel is fine, I guess.
Dreadlord, awaiting command.
And our agent, as always, making his way downtown, walking fast, faces past as he's homebound. So we still got to do the quest battle for Crone Helibron. Or we should. Because it's a strong weapon and it gives one global control. In the meantime, we can still do a lot of other improvements. Four turns here. I think that changes to 3 turns with this. No? Okay, that didn't actually make a difference. I guess I could have checked on that. Oh well. I basically just spent 1,200 gold on, a little less than 1,200 gold on nothing. I'm sure I will make far worse mistakes in my life. Okay, so we need to do this battle. That'll give us 5,000 gold plus the battle loot, plus some other stuff. And Malekith can't do the spell shield battle. So let's do that. In terms of settlements, we've moved everything we can this turn. We are at 116 settlements. So let's go ahead and trigger this battle. As expected, shouldn't be too difficult, but we will pick up next time with this fight. See you then.